Okay. Let's see how this goes. Should be interesting. It wanted to keep bumping me off there for a minute, so I don't know. We'll see. Oh boy. Well, it looks like I'm coming through fine, but anyway, we'll see how things go. Okay, go ahead and adjust my phone. Show what I'm working on. I'm working on the tank top that I was working on last night. I did look up the KC yarn, and it is, in fact, a Joanne brand. Hello, Lenora. Which I figured it was going to be. And because I went looking, because this is all I have left. And I still have a little bit to go here, so that's why I had to incorporate white. And we're all okay with that. So I took a time out on doing the frilly part of the top to get these sides sewn up, so then I can start on the trim around the arms and get the sides sewed up, because I knew I was going to have green for those, so I didn't want to run out of green or the succulent. I didn't know for sure because I couldn't remember how I got mine. Yep, good old Joann's. So it's one of those that'll, yeah, if I want to go on eBay and sell my house and all my vehicles to get a skein, go on eBay and I can probably get me some, but I didn't even look, not going to. So I really only needed one more skein, and I thought I had one more. Well, I looked all through all my cotton, because I do have it organized, everything kind of color coded and whatever, to kind of go together. And sure enough, no, I do not. So we have added white to the mix. I even looked at some of my other greens to see if I could do some kind of like a cute fade or something. Nope. Nope. Sure don't. So, okay, that's over there. It's over there. Okay, I got that sewn on. Oh, I need to weave that in a little bit. I don't think I have that color though. And it's fine. I incorporated the white, and I think it's going to be fine. Everybody's fine with the white, so I'm like, okay. And it's just towards the bottom, kind of incorporated with the ruffly bottom. So I think we will be fine. I mean, so far, this is what I've got, but I need it to go down to about right here still. Not very far. I don't need it to go much further. at all. Right now, I'm going to sew around the arms and make the strap for the shoulder. Hoping that which I think I'll have enough. Pretty sure I'll have enough to at least do that, so. Because I wondered whenever I first started doing it, I was like, okay, is the white going to be too white? But no, I think it's going to be fine. It's going to be a good contrast. It's a good contrast. Take out my markers. So did you find your other color for your gargoyle, or are you going to have to order some more? Hello, Park. Went to get the neck skein from our gargoyle, and you. Sorry. Why am I typing? Okay. Oh gosh. Well, yeah, about every time, you're right. And you know what? I need some funny again tonight. I need some good funny again tonight. Me and Sam both missed calls tonight, and so I'm feeling poo-poo about that. But anyway, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. So, because I feel bad. And I was sitting right by my phone. That's the whole thing. So, but you know what? Like I said, it'll be fine. We're making a trip tomorrow, so it'll be good. It'll be fine. No, this skein I thought I had turned out to be a different shade. Oh, well, that stinks. Okay, do I want to do that? Yeah, I do. Tack on it. Okay, that's all I need though. Oh, I don't like playing yarn chicken. Yeah, there was some I'm stomping around for a bit. I didn't even start it till I knew I had enough, so I don't know. Oh. Yeah, yeah, I think I'm going to have enough to go around this. I think it's going to be fine. And I really thought with this that I was going to have plenty, but I forgot with the ruffle at the bottom with it being fuller. That's what got me. Picked just shy of 2 gallons of raspberries today. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. That sounds yummy. We have a couple of raspberry bushes here to the south of the house, but I haven't been down there to check them. So if I don't get down there, they're probably going to be gone. If you like raspberries. Well, I take it that you're not a huge fan of raspberries, or? Nope, the kids love them though. We see, I'm not a big fan of them just by themselves. I like them with other berries, or I like them in something, or with a little stevia, or, if I put them in like a granola or something like that. But just to eat them by themselves, no. I'm not a fan that way of them. Luna spits them out. She don't like them. Yep. But if we have them with some ice cream or something, or like her pup cups that we get her that are made for dogs, she'll eat them then. But just to eat them by themselves, nope, she spits them right out. There's a weird thing that she does with her tongue, and then it's just like, just spits them out. Okay, we're going to start losing this. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Hello to everyone that's joining. Feel free to join in the chat. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Playing a little yarn chicken here with my last of my green, but I'm gonna be triumphant. I know I am. But I have seriously been busting through some yarn, and I am happy. Happy, happy. I should have been keeping all the bands that I have used. Because I've used 3 on this. I had 2 skeins of the sugar cookie yarn that I used for this top-down t-shirt type top that I did. And I used up 1 skein, and then I had another skein that I had started, and it's about gone. And then what else did I use? There was something else that I used up too. Oh, and I got an order today for an elephant. Been out working in the yard, so now every muscle is screaming, "You idiot." Oh no. Yeah, I'm sure you're sore if you've been out in the yard all day. We had mower trouble. We've been messing with our mower all day, and we finally had somebody come out to look at it, and we got it going, but Sam got to mowing, and he had to stop because he was having some issues. So we need to get that fixed tomorrow, and we're going to have to get a new air filter, I think, for it too. We took off the air filter and I tried cleaning it, so we'll see. And we've not tried doing anything yet because it's all wet, so it needs to be dry. So it's drying. It's air drying right now. And it's been air drying for several hours, but don't know if that'll work or not, but we'll see. But tomorrow it's on the list to probably go get a filter for it so we can get our yard mowed at some point. But tomorrow, hopefully on the road, we can stop somewhere and get us a filter. Well, I have the straps to do, and I have about this much more here at the bottom to do for the ruffle. I'm about to run out of my succulent though, because I did some investigating to find out, and yes, the KC yarn is a Joanne brand, and I thought I was going to have enough to finish this, plenty, because I thought I had 1 more skein of it. Well, I don't. So that's why I had to incorporate white, and the white I think is pretty with it. I don't have a problem with it. So I don't have much more to go on it, honestly. But like I said, I got an order for an elephant today, so I'm going to have to start it and get it done. It's actually for one of Sam's friends. She wants an elephant with a baby elephant. I was like, I can do that. So, picked out the colors and everything for that. Okay, about got the trim done, or my edging done on this, which is good. Okay, snip this off. Okay. Went to the doctor appointment today and I'm cancer free. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Oh, that's amazing. Amazing news, Randy. I am so glad to hear that. Yes, yes, yes. I've been praying too. My cousins told me when I come home tomorrow and visit family, we are having a pool party. Hey! Yes, I think the white sets the shirt off. It's pretty. Yeah, I do. I think it's pretty. I think it's gonna, yeah, I think it was meant to be, honestly, you know? Shoo! Hey, shoo! Oh, excuse me. Goodness. So yes, as I've said before, as I have copied off of that one gal I watched, I pivoted. So yeah, I think it makes it a little more fun, I think, and bright. Okay. So yeah. It looks like a skirt right now, but it's not. Oh, thank you, Randy. Hello, I only speak English. Sorry. Oh, goodness. Okay, now I just have the straps, and I need to decide. I'm gonna experiment with how I want to do the straps. I'm not for sure yet how I want to do the straps. I kind of have an idea, but I don't know if it's going to work exactly how I want it with the way it is. So we shall see. Hello, Veronica. How are you? Yes. You crochet as well, Veronica? Awesome. Anything you're working on in particular right now? Anything fun? I'm almost thinking that I want these to be adjustable. So I'm thinking, but I don't know. Being adjustable, then it's going to have to be a tie. But I don't know if I want ties. Because I like the strap look too. Okay, I'm just going to have to chain some mini and put her on the mannequin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yes, granny square pants, top, hat, and handbag. Yeah, that's pretty, yeah. I've seen people do the granny square pants. Those are fun. Which I shouldn't say this because really age is just a number and I don't really totally feel this, but I'm going to say it anyway. If I was about 20 years, well, 20, 30 years younger and weighed what I did back then, yeah, I'd totally rock me some granny square pants. But at this point in time, I don't think I'll be rocking any. But I think they're awesome. I say go for it. Okay. I'm going to try to turn this around. Everybody see all my junk. Okay. This is it right now. I don't have the other strap up yet right now. But I'm just trying to get a feel for how long I need the strap to be, possibly. Because I think I am going to do a strap instead of doing ties. Because I thought the ties might look kind of cute, but yet I don't want it to be too cutesy, you know. So I think I am going to go ahead and go. I chained 40, and I think that's what I'm going to do is chain the 40 and then do a strap that way. There we go. Been crocheting since I was 6. You're 59 now. The set is for your neighbor's daughter. Okay. Well, thank you, Veronica. Well, yeah, you've been crocheting a long time too. You're a seasoned veteran crocheter. That's awesome to hear. So your daughter's neighbor is who you made them for? Oh, yes. Very much so. I agree with you on that. It's very relaxing. Very relaxing. My hair is just like, yeah, all over the place as usual. So, yeah. That is awesome. Okay, I'm going to do that real quick. Make sure this isn't turned. Yes, it very much helps with relaxation. It helps, reduce any anxiety. Because really, whenever I'm crocheting, I don't think about anything else, I've been doing it for so long that I just kind of just go with it. Takes me to my happy place, I guess you could say. it like that or not. Of course, we're going to start getting all tangled up since we're getting to the nitty gritty. Oh, and I did get an email back from YouTube with good news, but they couldn't find where I was actually ever hacked into. But there's some other things they want me to check on my end to make sure that anything else wasn't compromised somehow, which I don't know how they're. I mean, I think if there was anything compromised, otherwise they would be able to see it. So it doesn't. I don't know. I'm kind of confused by it, but I'm gonna have to read the email again. So there are a few things that I'm gonna go back and look over, and so I mean, I'm glad to know that there's nothing like that. There's no compromising. There's nothing as far as like anything dangerous or anything got any, they did anything horribly or anything. So I still don't have a clue though of anything. So I'm still without a clue. So I'm going to go through and do the things that they suggested, and I am going to email them back probably to let them know, and then pose the question again of some of that other stuff happening again of why I can't use the features, of the going live together, go live with me and stuff like that. So I don't know. I still didn't get an answer for any of that stuff. So, but at least I am glad that nobody broke into anything. There was they did not go on and like actually hack my account or anything. So that was good news. Did I turn that whenever I did that? Oh, John Lee Clark. Yes, you did. And here I was trying to be very careful not to do that. But of course, what do? I do exactly what I didn't want to do. Okay, now we're back. It's awfully funny that you have had great social or signal since they started checking things. You've buffered a few times, but that's it. Well, and whenever I first came on tonight, though, it kicked me off 4 times. It kicked me off stream 4 times. And I had tested everything here on my end, and everything was fine. I mean, I had like awesome reception here on my end. Everything was a go, telling me that everything was like exceptionally well, and it still tried to kick me out 4 times. But then once I went and connected to make sure on my end and all that, then yeah, then it was like, oh, okay, I guess they're gonna let me stay. So yeah, it is interesting how there has been some things change, and it seems like other things have kind of tamed down a little bit too. So we'll see. Because I haven't done anything on my end, anything any different. You have a great, great night. I'm signing out now. I have my grandson's graduation tomorrow. Be blessed. Well, thank you very much for joining us for a little while, Veronica. You're always welcome to come back. And have fun having your grandson's graduation tomorrow. Congratulations on that and to him. And you have fun with family tomorrow. Okay, I gotta remember I'm on the right side here. Oh, good gravy. You're welcome. Okay. Got the one strap done. I should have just made my strap whenever I was doing my edging, but it still turned out. Still turned out. But to do it again, that's what I will do. And that's normally what I do, so I don't know why I didn't this time, but I did do the strap different than what I normally do too, but a little bit different. I just did a simple strap because I didn't want to, with the ruffle and stuff. Okay, so I have the one strap done. It's just a simple, this one hand did a simple strap. This other side. going to bed. It's been a long day. I have a long drive tomorrow. Can't wait to see my dad and family. Will you have a good rest? You should sleep really good tonight. I hope you do anyway, because that's good news, Randy. I'm sure you're relieved. I'm sure you're relieved. Sam and I have a lot of driving tomorrow too, so I understand. Okay, now did I? No, I left it on this side. Okay, now don't twist it this time. There we go. Yay. I think we're good. I didn't add that one. Nope, I didn't. Good. I don't know. I was hoping I'd have one more round left in this for one more round of green at the bottom of this top, but I don't know if we're going to or not. Plug my phone in. Come on. almost done with this strap. Don't twist this part either. Okay, got the straps done. Okay. Now we'll see. End by end on. Yep, here it is. Oh no. Thank you, Lenora. I'm gonna try to get one more row. I don't know. At least I got the trim and the straps. That's all. That's the main thing, all that I was worrying about, because I can even put the rest in white at the bottom, and I don't think it's going to matter. There's only a couple of rows. Because I did use up one skein of the KC white already. This is my last one of this white. And then, because these are a 3-weight, the other KC white and the cotton that I have is a 4. It is the worsted weight. And I don't have very many of those though. So it'll probably be used as accent colors in something. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough. Yeah, I'm just going to stop right now because I'm not going to have enough of the green. Because I only have this much done over all of this, and this is all I have left. So I'm going to just, I didn't go too awfully far, so I'm just going to go ahead and rip it out, and we'll just do white, and I think it's going to be fine. even if I didn't do the straps, I wasn't going to have enough because I didn't use that much to do the trim and do the straps. So again, something looks different on my thing, and I don't know what it is, especially. Well, hello, Banana Queen. How are you? Welcome back. Making my nose itch. This does have a slight lintiness to it, but nothing compared to, I love this cotton, and I just dropped it. Okay, this is right here. The boho top, is that what you're talking about, Banana? I've got it done, except for sewing in some ends. And I'll probably be putting it up on my whatnot on Thursday. I'll show it to you here in a second. I'm working on a different top tonight. And I think I put my clothespins up, so I'll try just to hold it in the back. And I still have my stitch markers in here too. Okay, I'll try to show you. Again, it isn't on the right mannequin because it is more of a plus size top. And I don't have my plus size mannequin up here right now. I need to bring her back up here, but then I'm just going to be taking her right back downstairs. So, but there she is. I kept the sleeves because I thought the sleeves ended up being really cute. So I went ahead and kept those. And again, like I said, I still have the ends to weave in and stuff, and I still have to block her. I still need to steam block her. So yeah. Thank you. So yeah, I need to get that all done sometime tomorrow evening whenever I get home or in the morning before we leave. Get that done so then I can get her ready to put up on sale. And I'll go ahead and put this back on the mannequin so we can see it with the straps. Which side is the front and which side is the back. And I still need to put a couple of rows on the bottom. And I don't have all the ends woven in yet either. And so this is the top that I'm making tonight. And again, I'll have to get it steam pressed and stuff too. You can't hardly tell what the color is. It's called succulent, and I had to end up adding white because I ran out of the succulent. So yeah, it's supposed to be more of a flowy, loose top. So, and this is for an order, so few more rows at the bottom to do. This one here isn't for sale. It's for an order. It's for someone. It's already sold. But I can make some for people. I even contemplated taking pictures of this and putting it up just to take orders off of, which I may still. And put it up on my whatnot. Okay, but what are your prices for tops like that? It really depends. I haven't decided yet the price on this one yet. I just really had to figure out what all I have in it. It'll probably be it'll probably be 30. That one will be. This one is probably going to be closer to like 45, 50 because of the cotton that I'm using and as much cotton as I'm using in it. So, yeah. Because we already kind of negotiated a price so with this one for her. So, if you want to call it that, negotiated, whatever. But you know what I mean. I basically gave her a rough estimate of the price, and so, but yeah. And this is cotton. The other one's acrylic. So, and the same with this t-shirt, top-down t-shirt one, and with the beading on it and stuff. Because I'm going to do fringe beading down here towards the bottom. I'm going to adjust the sleeves a little bit. I think I'm going to take off a row of sleeve on here because they don't want that much of a sleeve. So I'm going to take off one row of sleeve and then do the beadwork and stuff down here with the fringe. And it'll probably be 40 with the beads. So we'll just see what we come up with the beadwork. So hello, Caitlin. How are you? But then I do have some of my other sweaters that like for winter and stuff that they're a little bit higher priced than too, and depending on, how much work, how intricate they are and stuff. So. I'm doing great. How are you doing today? I'm doing good, Caitlin. Thank you. I'm finishing up my top from last night. So I just have about 2 rows. About 2 more rows to put on it. And then I'll be done. I'll be done with it completely. I'll get the ends woven that I haven't got all woven in yet. And go from there. So Hello, Maria. How are you? Finishing up a cow snuggler. Cute. Why do you need to call me, Banana? You can email me. My email is always in my description. Hello, Diffraction. How are you? I'm doing good tonight, Diffraction. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing well. And yeah, I wasn't even going to answer that, Caitlin. I was letting that go. But thank you. I'm not going to give out that information. There's no reason to. Hmm. By the way, what are you working on today? I'm finishing up the tank top that I was working on last night. I couldn't remember if you were here or not, Caitlin. I thought you were. But I hadn't got, I think I just kind of got one panel done last night. So this is what I've got now. I got both panels done, and I got the ruffle at the bottom now, and I got the straps, but I'm putting on about 2 more rows at the bottom. I ran out of my succulent, so, but I had incorporated the white, and so I'm just adding a couple of rows at the bottom of just the white to finish it off, because it is supposed to be a shorter top. It is a shorter length top. Right. Well, with it laying down, you can't tell, can you? And I thought you were, but yeah, I did get a lot done today. I've been down in my back today, and yesterday was a day too. And so yeah, that's one reason why um, I had other things going on too, but that was another reason why I wasn't on this morning too. I wasn't getting around real good, and I do feel better, but um, that's basically what I did today was work on this top. So, and getting up and walking, every now and then getting up and walking, moving. I didn't stay still all day, but I did go to the chiropractor. I did not end up going to prayer group. I texted everyone and let them know that I wasn't going to be there tonight. So, got into the chiropractor and definitely feel better. But boy, was I twingy and hurting earlier. And I did it to myself, so I can't blame Anyone but me. Okay, I was here. Tiffany, I'm using the KC cotton. So I have used pretty well 3 full skeins of the succulent and pretty close to a full skein of the white. And these are, how many ounces? Oh, geez, I can't even remember how many ounces they are. Where's it at? 3.5 ounces. So I basically used about 4 skeins. So at 3.5 ounces each. But I mean, it's a little bit oversized, but it's more for like a medium to large. I know it looks bigger on screen, but here on my end, it doesn't look, it's not that big. But it is more for like a medium size, possibly large. It's made to be a little bit oversized, so, and flowy. And I wanted my bottom to be a little, well, and they did too, wanted the bottom to be a little more ruffly because whenever I originally went to do it, it was not hardly ruffling. And it's like, okay, we need to add some. So that's one reason why I ended up using more than what thinking I would of the succulent. Thank you, Tiffany. It is such a pretty color. Thank you, Caitlin. Yes, thank you. It's a real pretty shade of green. It is very, very pretty. Very light, but, you know, a nice shade. Not 100% certain, but I think they might be gone. Don't know for sure, but if not, they'll reappear here again in a minute, probably. Yeah, she might have gotten upset or something. I don't know. I don't know, possibly, but they were kind of asking personal stuff too, so, which, you know, nothing to be upset about. I mean, you know, I don't have to give out the information if I don't want to. It was kind of a different conversation, and that's okay. was going to say she might have gotten upset for stuff that was personal. I agree with you. If I had my YouTube channel where I was posting videos, I would not share that stuff either. Nope, and it's not smart too at all. And I don't mind people contacting me at all. That's why I put my, my email address if people want to contact me, but I'm, they can contact me there. Here's your laugh, Jonna. Hang on while I type it out. Do you and Lenore know each other from here? Yes, Caitlin. Lenora's been with me since pretty well day one. Hello, Kat. Oh, where's my string? Moo says hi too. Okay. Hello. There was a tree in the raspberry patch, so I made it to it with a shovel, but I had to straddle a couple of raspberry plants. I get the shovel in and start prying up. It fell towards my son. Okay. Are you getting ice cream by chance? Oh, was going to have you get me some if you were, but if you're not. Oh, the pasta. The chicken fettuccine or Alfredo stuff or whatever. And so you might as well clean it out. Oh, goodness. Oh, your tuxedo cat. Okay, cute. Cute, cute. Oh, I just put in the microwave.
Yeah, I know you do.
Thank you. I normally
You want me to put it in the microwave after I get done with my stuff.
do what?
You want me to put it in the microwave after I get done cooking my stuff.
Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. He was standing at the edge waiting to get a hold of it to help pull it out. He gets a hold of it and starts pulling it, which in turn starts taking the shovel with it. Oh no. What did you say?
We're still on the rice there?
No, it's oatmeal. It boiled over and I didn't get it wiped out. And just wash it, take it out and wash it whenever I get the dishes done.
Oh, yeah. Not bad.
Do what? When you were trying to sell yourself today?
Huh?
When you were trying to sell yourself today?
No, we're just doing that morning stuff. Another shabby shit out of them.
That's good.
I also figured out how to play music without me being able to hear it. But like the people who are watching.
Yeah, there's a thing on YouTube I can do that too, but I think I have to pay for it and I ain't doing that.
Well, on a computer, there's a difference between having it just play through like your computer, and then you either have if it's a laptop, it'll come with speakers of its own. But with the way mine works, since it doesn't have speakers, I can just have it play to the computer, and in return, since it's playing on the computer, it's able to still like put the music out onto the stream, but I don't hear it all.
Yeah. Well, on some of my videos that I have up right now, some of them cannot be monetized because of some of the music that I have on there. Well, I used the music that was compatible, I thought, with YouTube and all that kind of stuff. Well, now it's saying no, and there's even one of my videos that has music on it that they take part of my income off of that video because of that for royalties to that music.
Yep.
And it's like a snippet that's like 5 seconds. So I went through and I tried to I went ahead and deleted out on one of them, and it made it to where I could be monetized on it. I haven't done it to all of them because it's like, geez Louise,
Yep.
I'm gonna have to get, there's like 5 or 6 of them, and it's from I
watch a video on music and sounds that you can use that are not copywritten.
Well, the thing is, they let me put it up on YouTube and didn't even have it to where it's not a strike to me at all. It's no strikes,
Mm-hmm.
which I understand. But even on those that they pegged me for that and I can't be monetized for, they were never an issue. They weren't ones that they even pinged to begin with as nothing of a strike.
It's probably whenever they saw that one, they started looking at your other videos.
Well, no, they looked at all of them. I know what they did, because not all of them say that. So now, if I want to go through and fix them, I have to go through, take them down, probably re-upload them or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to do that.
Well,
so I'm like, okay, I mean,
I'm thinking about taking like my best video that I did. Well, best viewed
I still have
video.
my foot on the shovel, so he was taking me with it. Oh no. I
Just
started
repost
yelling,
it back
hold
out there.
on, wait. Because I'm fixing the face plant into the briar patch. Oh my gosh. That would not have been fun. Oh my goodness. That would not have been fun if you would have landed flat in that. Now go ahead, Sam.
Can you really remember what I was talking about?
Well, about the
Man.
copyright stuff and all that.
Oh yeah. I was just thinking about taking that one video that did really good like a while back whenever I was first doing my thing and
Oh, yeah.
reposted that, but I don't have like the original video without any music. It still has that music that got copywritten, but I still want to try and put it out again to see.
Well, you should be able to go in though and adjust that and change the music on that if you're wanting to go in and redo it.
Yeah, and I can, but the thing is, like whenever I save the video, that's on my phone. I deleted like the original edit without any music, and then I kept the one that was final that had the music that I wanted. But
you still could overlay it with another song
well, yeah,
within. You could
I
still do
could,
that.
It would sound so bad. There'd be so much crap going on in the background.
No, I mean, if you used another thing, you can take out the background noise and put new music.
But I just like it how you.
The only thing that saved me was the shovel, even though he was taking it with him. Yeah, there's ways to do it that you could do it.
Oh yeah, I know, but.
And there's ways I can do it too on mine, but I don't want to have to, because like I said, I'd have to take it down and.
It's just not going to come out the way I want it to if I do it like that, though.
Well, I don't know how whenever it's just the sound.
Well, what I'm looking for is to have the music also be able to hear me and the game at the same time whenever I make those videos.
Well, you could do a voiceover, I guess, where you have music. You can.
Oh, that style of video is definitely not a voiceover video. Well,
that's the only way you're going to be able to do it.
Well, yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So.
That's what I'm saying. Just repost the video and just see if it does get copyright strike again. But
well, you don't want to get a copyright strike.
TikTok does.
I said you don't want to be though.
Well, yeah, I know. All it does on TikTok though is that it alerts you that it's copyright stricken, and then after that, it puts your video on restriction to viewers, so it gets pushed out to less people, and all that good good stuff. It's not like a strike, it's not a suspension, anything like that. It just
Yeah,
will
YouTube
not show it to as many people.
is different, yeah. I think it's different.
I think it is slightly, but I don't know how much though.
Right. Well, you got saved by a shovel, Lenora. You got saved by a shovel.
Have you been going in and out or no?
Huh?
Have you been going in and out or no?
What do you mean?
Internet. I was just wondering.
Oh, no, just whenever I first came on, it butt me out like 4 times.
Oh, nice.
But then ever since then, it's been fine, so. But, I mean, as fine as it can be, I don't know that I've been pixeling out too much. Lenora said I did it a little bit, but nothing significant there early on, but.
No,
Have I still been holding strong, Lenora?
I just wondering. I just saw the TV one, so I didn't know.
On my last row. And I will be done with this top. Yes, you haven't even buffered. Oh, awesome.
That's good.
And one of these nights, Lenora, I think we are going to try to do the live thing again just to see if there's been any change. After I kind of go through my stuff again of what they've listed for me to kind of look at and do or whatever. I mean, I don't know that it's going to change anything necessarily, but maybe something has changed since all this, you know. I've even contemplated, like, even asking Sam, you know, just to go live, just to invite him to see if it would do it, just to test it, to see if it is something on, you know, totally on my end, if it's something that's happening in connection somehow with the other person on the other end that isn't necessarily that person's fault, but whatever. I mean, something glitchy, whatever. I don't know. So.
I don't even think I can go live on my phone.
Huh?
I don't even think I can go live on my phone on YouTube.
I wouldn't know why you couldn't.
Because right there, I don't have 50 subscribers.
No, you could go live with me on your phone. It's not you going live.
If I join your chat, yeah. But I don't know how that works because I don't know.
I invite you.
Yeah,
Because
I know
Lenora
that, but what
gets on here with me and she doesn't have 50
What I'm
subscribers.
getting at though is that you just answered it, but I didn't know if it was still a requirement to even like do that stuff.
No, it's not. I just have to send an invite link.
Okay. I remember talking about that.
Well, that would tell us if it was or not. If it does it to Sam, then we know it's not me, right? And just rule everything out. Just try to, you know. And heck, it could be something with my phone. What? It's like she thinks, it's like, oh, let's go. I want to go somewhere. It's like I don't know. She's extra energetic today and go, go, go. Because she probably actually slept last night. And it's been nice out. And she's energetic anyway, but she's just extra over the top tonight, this afternoon, everything. And she hasn't been able to go bye-bye with us or anything, and she's not going to be able to go bye-bye with us tomorrow. And she loves to go on her car rides. Absolutely loves it. She didn't go?
Nope. Just stared.
Okay. Sniffing the wind. Just wanted to take some fresh air or what? Just wanted to get some fresh air? There is one of her pep cups in there. She hasn't been getting.
She's had a cone today, though.
Yeah, earlier this afternoon, but she's also been out running around. It'll be fine.
Gave her a cup of food not too long ago, and it's gone.
Well, whatever.
I mean, maybe in the morning it'd be alright to give her one then, but she.
No, I'm not going to give her one in the morning.
She's ate a good amount today. I know she has.
Okay, well. Brother said no, Lou.
I'm just trying not to make her fat.
She's not fat.
She was to the point to where she was definitely the biggest she's been.
She was not that big. She got to 62 pounds is what she got, and that's what she gets to 60 in the winter anyway. And she's back down to probably 50 now. So
50, maybe 58.
No, not 58. She is small. She's no.
Regardless, she did get chunker, and it was
she's not
noticeably bigger than what she had been before during the winters previous.
Well, it wasn't my fault because I wasn't feeding her a bunch of junk. I blame your dad for that, to tell you the truth. But
I know, maybe not, yeah. But
I wasn't. I was doing the usual that we normally do, but I think your dad was giving them to her like crazy. Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think that's the last row. Okay.
There's no way you're hungry, dude. Put some food in your bowl. Like, not too long ago.
Yeah.
There's no way. Like,
She's not hungry. She just wants a treat.
Yeah, she always acts like that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a pretty big patch. Jeez, yeah, yeah, that is a pretty patch. I know Whitney's dad, he had like secret little patches he would go to, and he would just spend days picking berries, and he was good at it. He had all kinds of locations that he would go picking, not just their house. But of course, they had all kinds of woods and, areas that they owned anyway. So yeah, that's pretty good. So what all do you do with your raspberries? Do you like freeze them or do any canning or jellies or? Well, shoot, that did not go as planned. The kids eat them fresh and then I freeze them for whatever later. We usually get about 5 or 6 gallons by the time it's over. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's pretty good. I think at least for tomorrow, I think it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, so we won't be having to drive in rain like we had to last week. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, back to the mannequin. Oh, I think she's cute. There she is. Yeah, and I think it looks fine with having that extra white at the bottom. I think it turned out really pretty cute. I think she turned out cute. Thank you, Caitlin. So yeah, now I need to figure out, because I think I am going to try to do a tutorial on this one and figure out what colors I want to do for the next one. So, because I've been trying to work on some videos more geared towards crochet and stuff, so and especially whenever I take some downtime after this Christmas in July, try to get some more something like that up for, I may possibly do, I'm kind of wanting to do that other top too, so that boho top. Okay. So I have a little bit of this white left. I have all this scrubby yarn that I want to try to get all these made up before the Christmas in July too, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. So I'll get probably 7 dishcloths out of that, scrubby cloths out of it. Maybe 8. I don't know, we'll see. And I have some brown in there that I really like. That's the KC, and I have enough of it that I can make even like a brown one or like a neutral one, like striped somehow, or even do like the ruffle at the bottom with some other shades of brown. But I do like this 3-weight for this top. I think it worked out nice using the 3-weight because it allows the ruffle to be more flowy, you know? So, anyway. Well, it's almost 11 o'clock. So, I think I am going to go ahead and get off of here for tonight. I don't know about tomorrow. More than likely, I'll probably be driving tomorrow, so I doubt that I go live if I'm driving, of course. So, hello. So, depending on what time we get back, I guess. If I'm on tomorrow evening, I guess. So, anyway, I wouldn't mind trying to work on my beadwork on this one. I'm trying to decide. I'll probably start it because I need to get it done too. So I may try to start the beadwork on it, and then I can work on it the rest of it tomorrow evening if I'm able to get on here. Like I said, I am going to take off a little bit of the sleeve. I think it's a little bit too long because I just wanted it to kind of be like more of a cap, and it looks like it's going to extend further. So take off one of those rows and then put my beading on and fringe on the bottom of it. So, and I think I've picked out some cotton to use, some different shades. This one, I'm not sure on it. This is something that I started and I'm like, I'm not going to finish it. And it is a little bit thinner. And it's kind of more of like a variegated, kind of like faded, kind of fade. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. So I kind of liked it for the beadwork because I thought, well, if I'm going to try to do more of like the X type beadwork, you know, where you slip the bead up, this I think would be thin enough to be able to get through 2 strands of this could get through my beads. Because, not that these are the beads that I'm going to use necessarily, but some of these beads, I wouldn't mind using these beads because I really do like them, and they're from Dollar Tree. And the holes on these aren't too bad. But some of the holes I have on here for some of them that are really pretty, that I really, really like. Some of these really small ones that I have in here, I mean, I'm not going to be able to really get a lot of string through. Because I would like to use some of these smaller beads even. So, we'll see. We'll see what I come up with. So, anyway, I'm kind of excited to get it started to see what it'll look like. And I'm kind of wanting to make one in cotton too, to see how I like it. You know, either way, I think they're going to be both very pretty, but I would like to do a version in cotton too. So, and I have some coral, kind of a corally kind of pink of the Lily Sugar and Cream Cone that I would like to try with it. And there's even a turquoisey kind of tealish color I have that in my head I kind of have envisioned to incorporate maybe those 2 colors in another color of some kind and do even like a trim of granny squares at the bottom, because I have seen where some people have done that, where they'll do a basic top at the top and then they'll do like a series, which is kind of like it kind of in my head kind of reminds me of the poncho that I did that had the granny squares at the bottom, and that was a long time ago. That was several months ago. So something along that line, and then put beading at the bottom of that, even fringe and bead type stuff. So yeah, we'll see. I'm just trying to get a few more of my wearables done in time for Christmas time market, in case people are looking for just gifts, otherwise even too just separate from Christmas, but having some that can be geared towards, all season too, kind of. So once I get these orders done and everything too, then I can work a little bit more on those and get my nativity done, and I need to get my elephant done. So anyway, I'm going to keep busy. I'm definitely going to keep busy, and that's okay. I need that right now. So, and it's all good stuff. So, okay, well, again, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love each and every one of you and appreciate you so very much. So, hopefully, we do get to talk again tomorrow. We'll see how the day goes. And take care. Get some good night's sleep, and we will talk again soon. Bye. Good night.